Hello and welcome back to Dork. Last we left off, we completed Operation Sind, right? That's what it is. I couldn't even spell. God, no, it isn't even Sind. It's Task Force Sind. There you go. We complete Task Force Sind by Dirk Diggler. Now we are going to be moving on to just some solo maps right now before we find a new series. I've been looking at some of these maps by Sylvain, specifically Night Moves and Day for Night. I think those will be two we get done. Overall, just kind of want to clean up some of these maps I haven't gone stars on. It's easy to tell which maps I completed on this channel because of I always make sure to like it after I play it on the channel, just you know, as a reminder. I have some of these I still need to play. But I think for now, we're just going to be doing Night Moves by Sylvain, which is a clear hostels map. Go on in. No story, no nothing, which no problems with that. You don't need a fancy convoluted story for everything. Now, I know we have 6 units here, but I feel like 6 units is a little bit overkill. And also, I feel like the SWAT deserves a little bit of love, you know? We haven't had a SWAT mission in quite a while. We'll go with our leader, Samir, Sultan on shotgun, Argelin, our sapper, with a shield. I think we'll have Ben for close quarters, Salah also close quarters, and Darian for the times we need a little bit of long range. Go with the SWAT team, you know? I think it would be a much more fun map doing it this way. We're gonna place a charge here, and then once charge is placed, we will hold our positions, get everyone kind of in a position. Alright, so I think the big thing is we're gonna move Salah and Darian over here to kind of deal with any hostiles that are gonna be running out towards us. Charge is in position. Blow it open. Get all these guns all around. Alright. So this type map I like as well because since we're not playing with night vision goggles, we gotta watch our angles, but also watch our angles where our own vision does not reach. Salah and Darian are gonna move down. Slosh is gonna do peek. Peek. Alright. I think Salah and Darian are gonna move up to this door, so that way we hold the back entrance. Meanwhile, the main force is gonna move in. Get everyone going. Alright, how many entrances are here? We have 4 in total. Use box over there, which would be nice to take out. They kind of already know we're here, since, you know, we set off explosives. I'd hope they know we're here, unless they're not really good at hearing. So Sultan's gonna just hold this with his shotgun. We're gonna have Argelin, Samir, and Ben push up. You guys got this. No hostiles. Alright, gonna push up some more. Still, no hostiles have found us. Alright, I think with this, we're gonna have 3 locations we're gonna breach. Not all at once. kinda separately. At least 2 entrances we'll do together, and then 2 other entrances we will do together as well. Samir, I need you to fire, my guy. I need you to fire, my guy. You know, I think I'm now starting to see why we don't use SWAT. They all dropped like a sack of rocks. Well, to be fair, I also wasn't expecting... How many guys is that? That's 1 there, I think that's 2 there, 3 there, 4 there, and then there was a 5th somewhere, plus that guy up there. That's a lot of shooters all at once for 1 shield to mainly handle. I think Arlen also wasn't able to get a good... Or Arlen, Samir wasn't able to get a good shot off, which is a little unfortunate. Ben's just gonna push right here. Sledgehammer open with Darian. Okay. Alright, we're having a little bit of difficulties. We are SWAT after all, we aren't, what's the names? We're gonna have Salah reload. Salah's gonna stand here, flashbang through the door. I gotta remember, I need to be in more the mindset of SWAT versus, you know, elite operatives. Which is hard to do after a while, after you've been elite operatives for so long, you know? Makes it a little difficult. But I think this is also why it's a good idea for me to be playing as different factions. That's how I get more used to them, more accustomed to them, and all that. Sultan? Are you okay? He had line of sight, didn't he? I'll have to check that back on replay. Maybe he didn't have his shotgun out, but he had line of sight, definitely. Oh god. Yeah, when game does that. That little glitch. He definitely had line of sight, which is weird that he didn't fire at all. He just kind of sat there and took it. Again, we are SWAT. And I am purposefully playing as them to, you know, that's a lot of guys. Ooh, I'm glad they ran out like that, though. So let's say if you don't shoot Ben, would have been disappointed. Alright. Kick in over here. No blood, meaning no hostiles. This map is really filled to the brim. I now understand why they gave me 6 operatives to use, because this map is kind of bloated with hostiles everywhere. It's not as many as I would have expected. It's way, way more. I think that's final hostile. Yeah, there we go. Oh god, we gotta watch this replay in general. Just watch how it just goes down horribly. Overall, we had a pretty good breach. Had these 2 watching our flank, essentially. And then, yeah, we had a good breach with Arlen holding shield. Samir held the longer sightlines. Sultan held up here, and then Ben was just kind of in the middle. It was a really good breach that way. Then we had them slowly push up. And over here, again, good idea, having Sultan stay behind to kind of just watch this door, make sure no hostiles come out, move them all one at a time. I gotta watch Samir closely. I think this would have been a better time for me to pull out the micro Uzi. Let's see. No, he definitely had line of fire, but they had mini Uzi, M500 mech shotgun. So our fate was already proven the moment they came at us. 2 shotguns and mini Uzi plus the body armor they have. These guys definitely were big threats. So I'm not really too upset about losing them as much anymore, considering the guns we had to deal with. Too many Uzis and 2 shotguns is pretty bad to deal with. Like, awful to deal with. Again, after that whole catastrophe, I was just going to leave Ben here just to kind of catch anyone that runs out that door if they run that way. Just catch anyone. Breach through here. I seriously thought Salah would kill him, but this man sprayed an entire clip, didn't hit him. Then I was like, the HS-45, he should hit. Did not hit at all. Still hostile, not down. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna flashbang, let Darian handle it, because Darian has the accurate rifle. Smarter thing to do. Take out the lights, because again, if we can't see, they can't see. Now here is where I want to see. Where I see Sultan push up. I saw there was the question mark, so I knew hostiles. Had shotgun up. He just didn't fire at all. I know if you get red suppressed, you can't fire, but Sultan was never red suppressed. He was just normally yellow suppressed, meaning he was suppressed, just a decrease in accuracy. And here, after that catastrophe, I had to have Ben just kind of hold there while we clear that room and this room. Again, 2 guys charging, was not expecting that. I'm glad I had Darian, or else Salah would be dead. Ben was able to take 1 guy out, but Ben then needed to get in cover. I just wanted to set up a good crossfire between Ben and Salah, so they could kill any hostiles that come by. Darian had to cover that all by himself. And then we just slowly pushed in, holding angles. And then I knew for a fact that there was only 1 guy left in this bathroom, so I was like, I could send Ben in to finish the job. Overall, what was a good map, good mission. I do think there were a little too many hostiles for such a small map, but I understand now why they gave me 6 units. At first I was like, I don't really want to play at 6 overpowered units if it's gonna just be like 10 dudes in a house, you know? But that was definitely more than 10 dudes. Overall, good map. Maybe tone down the amount of units in there next time, and then also take away some units that we could use. If you want a map with a lot of units to play around with, and a lot of enemies play around with, you gotta make the map a bit bigger, you know? Maybe make it 2 houses, if you're gonna give me that many units and that many enemies, and spread the enemies out a bit more. But, it wasn't bad. It still was an enjoyable time, especially because, you know, SWAT may not be the best, but it's still nice being able to play as SWAT units on other maps where I just don't feel like playing as the normal, rugged military men. Anyways, next time on Door Kickers, we will be going through some more of these maps we've passed up on. Like, look at this, A Long Day's just kind of sitting there. We haven't done that, or Devils in Details. There's just some of these maps down here that I haven't completed or played, and I think it's about time I go back, possibly start all the way at the bottom, and play through some maps that I passed up and never played on my channel. For now, though, I'll be seeing you guys later.